Hi, this is Meghna, and today I'm going to handle this remainder theory for you. This is one of the part of the numbers which already we have dealt. That is classification of numbers, divisibility rules, factors, LCM, HCF, and units digit. And the next topic which you're going to handle now is remainder theory. So remainder theory, what is the meaning of remainder? So you can see that any number, say for example, if I take 14, if that is divided by say 8, what is the remainder? You know that it can be divided only once, that is 8 goes, remaining 6 is your remainder. So this is what is a simple thing, like a remainder of any number is like you divide it till it is possible, and once the division is over, the left out is what is called as a remainder. And now we are going to see this in detail. Any number can be written in the form of dq plus r. So that is what is written here. So the dq plus r, d is a divisor, q is a quotient, and r is a remainder. Let me give one example here. Suppose I consider the number 22. And if you divide this by, say, for example, 8, then you can see that the quotient here, what you get here is, it is going to go 2 times 16. So once 16 goes, the balance is 6. So that becomes your remainder because you can't further divide this. So we call that as a remainder. So this 22, now you can see that this 22 is a number which can be written as divisor. In this case, the divisor is 8 into, you have the quotient as 2 plus the 6 is a remainder. So this is what is mentioned here, dq plus r. And this is quite important. In many cases, we are going to use this format. Now the next is remainder theorem. Remainder theorem, there are a lot of different ways to calculate the remainder. One of the method is using this function. If f of x is divided by x minus a, the remainder is f of a. So that is f of a. That means you are going to substitute this x is equal to a in the equation, and whatever you get, that becomes your remainder. If you don't get any of this, and if it is 0 after you substitute x is equal to a, then we call that as a factor, that x minus a is a factor of the equation given in f of x. Okay, so the same thing here. What is the remainder? We are going to do using this function for the finding the remainder in the number. So the remainder for 2 power 72 when it is divided by 7. So here we are going to consider this in the form of, this is like x minus a we are going to consider, and this is the f of x. That is how you are going to take it now. So here you can see that this 7, when you say x minus a, we need to bring this also in the form of x, this particular thing. So we can take a common term here. So x can be taken as, when 7 can be written as 2 power 3 minus 1. In that case, I can say this is your x and this is your a. Okay. So when you bring this in the form of x, your numerator also should have in the same form. So here you can see that the 2 power 72, what you have in your numerator, we are going to change this and then write it in this form of 2 power 3, because that is what we have taken in the denominator. So here 72 can be written as 3 into 24. So you bring this 3 inside so that this becomes 2 power 3, and that is nothing but your x. So you can see that x is equal to 2 power 3. That's what we have taken here. So now you substitute in the function whatever you have taken now. So that is x is equal to f of x is equal to x power 24. That is from here we are taking it. This 2 power 72 is nothing but 2 power 3 to the power 24, and this 2 power 3 we are replacing by x. So x power 24. And also we know that this is x minus a, 2 power 3 minus 1. In that case, we have to substitute x is equal to a. So in that case here, x is equal to a, that means 2 power 3 has to be substituted as 1. So that is what is done here. So we say f of 1 is nothing but, I'll just write it here. So f of 1, when you say, it's like you already have this 2 power 3 whole to the power 24. So when you say f of, this is f of x. So when you substitute f of 1, so instead of x, this is your x, you're going to substitute 1. So it's going to be 1 power 24, which is nothing but 1. That is what is mentioned here. Okay, the next. It's a similar kind of problem with the variables, and you just have to know how to do this one. Like here you have t cube minus 2t square plus t plus 1 is divided by t minus 1. So this is what is given. So when it is t minus 1, then you have to substitute t is equal to 1. So t is equal to 1. When you substitute in the equation, whatever you get is going to be a remainder. So p of t is equal to the same thing whatever you have here, and then you're going to substitute t equal to 1 in this equation. So when you substitute t equal to 1, you get this p of 1, which is nothing but you substitute t equal to this value as 1, and then finally you get 2 is the answer. Therefore the remainder is 2 for this equation.